On 15th March 2025, two Italian scientists revealed some secrets of the Giza pyramids at a conference, secrets that had been buried beneath the pyramids for thousands of years. They have detected a vast network of tube-like shafts beneath the pyramids, which converge into an underground chamber as large as 2 football fields. This astonishing claim created a sensation across the internet. People who until now believed the pyramids to be the tombs of pharaohs are now faced with a completely new purpose for the pyramids, revealed by the complex network of shafts extending 2 kilometers underground. But how much truth is there really in these claims? Were the pyramids really just the tombs of ancient Egyptian pharaohs? Or did they serve a purpose beyond anything we can imagine? Once again, welcome to the videos of Gem TV. Viewers, in the silent expanse of the Sahara Desert, there is a place where time itself seems to have stood still. 3 colossal stone mountains have stood silently for thousands of years. Neither storms can affect them, nor can the swift passage of time do them any harm. The world-famous pyramids of Giza, Khufu, Khafre and Menkaure still stand in silence today, holding some of the greatest mysteries of human history. Just imagine, the stones used to build them, each one weighs as much as a bulldozer or even as much as a fully loaded 20-foot cargo container. And a single pyramid is made up of 2.3 million such stones, all assembled without the help of any cranes. The Giza pyramids are not only the pride of Egypt, but also a 400-500-year-old mystery that scientists, archaeologists and historians are still trying to solve to this day. All the discoveries made inside the pyramids so far indicate that they were indeed tombs of the ancient Egyptian pharaohs. But whether they were only tombs or something more, that question remains unanswered to this day. There are a total of 3 large pyramids on the Giza plateau. The largest one is called Khufu, or the Great Pyramid of Giza. The second largest is Khafre, and the third is the Pyramid of Menkaure. But what is the reason that we call them the tombs of ancient Egyptian kings? In fact, burial chambers have been found in all 3 of these pyramids. A room where someone is buried. In the burial chambers of the Khufu and Khafre pyramids, sarcophagi were found, but there were no mummies inside them. So why was it assumed that there used to be mummies here? We got a clue about this from the smallest pyramid, Menkaure. In 1837, during an expedition, a mummy was found here, but with a twist. There really was a mummy inside the sarcophagus found in the burial chamber here. But when that sarcophagus was sent to Britain by ship for further research, the ship sank on the way, and Menkaure's sarcophagus is still lost somewhere in the unknown depths of the sea. This is why archaeologists have been led to believe that the sarcophagi in the first 2 pyramids also once contained mummies, which were probably taken by thieves driven by greed for treasure. But if all 3 pyramids were just tombs, then why are there so many secrets hidden inside them? What was the need to leave behind so many mysteries? Some people say that this is the work of a creature from space, while others believe that these were part of an ancient energy grid spread across the world. It's not just the size of these 3 pyramids, but also their alignment that remains an incomprehensible puzzle. The pyramids of Giza, which are thousands of years old, are aligned exactly according to the cardinal directions, that is, north, south, east and west. And this alignment is so perfect that even today's GPS systems would be put to shame. Was this just a coincidence? Or was it the skill of some secret knowledge or an advanced civilization? For the past 1.5 centuries, modern science has been amazed only by the secrets of the pyramid's towering structures. But perhaps the real secret is hidden beneath them. On 15th March 2025, 2 scientists from France and Italy claimed that with the help of radar, they have discovered a massive complex structure beneath the pyramids. Synthetic aperture radar, also known as SAR for short. Using this technology, they have detected an underground structure about 2 kilometers long beneath the Khafre pyramid, which could extend under all 3 pyramids. They claim that 8 shafts have been detected beneath the Khafre pyramid, which go as deep as 650 meters inside, and around each vertical shaft there is also a spiral staircase built. And the most astonishing thing is that beneath these shafts there are 2 very large chambers, each as big as 2 football fields. Where earlier it was simply believed that the pyramids were the tombs of pharaohs, these scientists' claims have sparked a new debate in the world of history. Was the real purpose of the pyramids actually something else entirely? In the year 1905, the famous inventor from history Nikola Tesla claimed that the pyramids were built to harness the Earth's internal energy, and focusing on this very idea, he was also working on a project for wireless energy transmission. But before that project could be completed, he mysteriously died. And now, this new so-called discovery has given Nikola Tesla's theory yet another chance to come back to life. But the question that arises here is, if such a discovery has been made, what is the evidence for it? How did they detect underground structures using just a radar? And especially a radar that was deployed on a satellite located 400 kilometers above the ground in space. To understand this in simple terms, let's take the example of a normal radar. A normal radar transmits signals towards the ground which bounce off various objects and return to the radar. The received signals that return quickly mean they bounced off something elevated, while in places where the ground is deeper, it takes more time for the signals to reflect back and return. In this way, the shapes of different objects and their distances are estimated. But the problem is that these signals cannot penetrate hard objects like stone, and even in the ground they can only go a few feet deep. So then, how did they manage to detect structures as deep as 2 kilometers beneath the pyramids? Scientists named Corrado Malenga and Filippo Biondi say that they used the Earth's vibrations as signals which were captured by synthetic aperture radar. Our Earth constantly produces very subtle vibrations, which can also be caused by strong winds. These can also be caused by traffic present in the city, and in the case of Cairo, by the flow of water in the Nile River. These subtle vibrations are called micro movements, which pass through different parts of the ground and create a unique signal. Just like hitting an empty can produces a different sound than hitting a filled can. Similarly, the cavities or empty spaces inside the ground produce vibration signals that are different from those in non-cavity areas. They say that with the help of the SAR satellite, they captured many images of the pyramid at different times and analyzed its vibrations using a computer. Based on the patterns of the vibrations, the computer software estimated what shape might be present at which point beneath the ground and at what depth, and presented this data in the form of a 3D image. This is just an assumption that there are 8 shafts beneath the pyramid, and at their bottom there are 2 very large hollow chambers. But to know what these actually look like and whether they really exist beneath the pyramids or not, excavation is necessary. To prove these claims true, Corrado Malenga and Filippo Biondi have requested permission to excavate beneath the pyramids, which the Egyptian government is absolutely not going to grant. The scientific community has called the claims of Corrado Malenga and Filippo Biondi false. Egypt's famous archaeologist Zahi Hawass has also said that these claims are made only for fame and that there is no truth to them whatsoever. The scientific community says that if this technology can reveal what lies beneath the pyramids, then why not first test it in a place where we already know what exists below? This would give us a reason to trust this technology. There is no doubt that the Giza pyramids have amazed humanity for thousands of years. Whenever an attempt is made to solve one mystery here, a new challenge arises. From their geometric shape to their perfect north alignment, the Giza pyramids are filled with countless mysteries. For example, the geographic coordinate of the Great Pyramid of Giza is 29.979245, 8 degrees north, and astonishingly, the speed of light in meters per second is 299,792, 458 meters per second. How can these two numbers be exactly the same? How can an incident this big happen? Not just the speed of light, but exact mathematical references to the golden ratio have also been found in the shape of the pyramid. For example, one side of the pyramid's base is 230.4 meters long. If you take half of that, it becomes 115.2 meters, and the slope of any one side is 186.4 meters high. If you calculate the ratio of these two 186.4 divided by 115.2, the answer comes out to 1.618. Amazingly, if you check this number on Google, its value is equal to 5, which is also known as the golden ratio. This golden ratio is a number that appears repeatedly in nature. Petals of flowers, seashells, and even human faces, all of these also exhibit the golden ratio. The concept of the golden ratio was first defined by the Greek mathematician Euclid over 2300 years ago, but at that time it was called the divine proportion. Later, it was used repeatedly in art, nature, and architecture, and today we call it the golden ratio. So, was the use of the golden ratio's value 4,500 years ago also just a coincidence? Along with all these facts, if the Italian scientist's discovery about these underground structures also turns out to be true, then it means that everything we have thought about the pyramids until now was completely wrong. Perhaps those who built these mountains of stone above the ground have also hidden many secrets beneath the earth. What do you think about this? Be sure to let me know in the comment section. I hope you will also like and share this video from Gem TV as much as always. See you in the next amazing video.